What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. And today I was hoping I'd be talking more about the 7 Deadly Sins collaboration from the live stream. However, the Korea has not released any of the details on the update. They haven't released any of the skill effects of the characters. So I'm just going to hold off and wait. I really don't want to do any speculation until then. I will say that the characters looked really strong from the live stream. They looked great. The animations looked amazing. Very happy with the most part from what I saw. I definitely feel like Merlin and King are going to be standouts, especially for PvP, but we'll have to wait and see. You just never know from the little bits that you watch in a live stream. You just don't know. But what I do want to talk about is something that was brought to my attention in Discord. And let me pull up a couple things. So the first thing is this sneak peek here, this image. I originally thought this image was Escanor's Trapezius, and I told all of you and tried to reassure all of you that, hey man, Netmarble's not that dumb. They're going to introduce Escanor and Gother probably later on, right? Because they haven't shown them yet. They've shown Meliodas, they've showed Diana, King, Ben, Merlin, and Elizabeth. But they haven't showed Gother and Escanor, right? Who are two of the 7 deadly sins. Well, if you bring up this other image here of Meliodas, get a load of this. Now, it looks like I was wrong. I don't think that was Escanor's Trapezius. In fact, when you look at this image, this looks an awful like that piece on Meliodas' outfit. And I gotta say, that's a real bummer. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong, but I mean, that's what it looks like to me, guys. I actually think that maybe they're not bringing Escanor and Gother, and I think that's a bunch of crap. This collaboration is called the 7 Deadly Sins. 7, not 5. And if they don't bring in Gother and Escanor, that is a huge missed opportunity from Netmarble. They will lose a lot of money, and honestly, it will hurt this collaboration. Now, I know a lot of us, including myself, it's not a massive deal for us. I've only watched the first season of 7 Deadly Sins. Escanor hasn't even been introduced. So I don't really know anything about this character. So I'm fine with the collaboration the way it is. But the thing is, you got two versions of Meliodas and you got two versions of Elizabeth. Why didn't you just replace one of the versions of Elizabeth and Meliodas with Escanor and Gother? If you're only going to introduce these 8 characters, I don't understand. Why didn't they just do that? That would have been a lot better. And some people might say, well, they're just going to wait, do the collaboration again, right? And then bring in Escanor and Gother. And some people think, well, this is only from season 1. Well, Gother's in season 1, so that doesn't make any sense. And this image that you're looking at of Meliodas, isn't this from season 2? So that logic doesn't make any sense. You know, so I think their plan is maybe if they're not going to introduce them now, they're hoping this collaboration will go over really well, and it probably will. It's got a lot of characters that people love. And then they're going to try to make bank a little bit more money off the next collaboration. But in my opinion, if you bring in Escanor now and Gother now, they would actually make more money now. And then if they did another collaboration in the future, they could just do different versions of them. There's multiple versions of these characters in the anime. They could easily do multiple versions of them. So I think that's a massive missed opportunity from Netmarble. I think they could have done this a lot better, but I could be wrong. We still could be getting versions of Escanor and of Gother. We really don't know yet. However, it's looking pretty slim, especially after you see that image comparison between the sneak peek and Meliodas. That looks like Meliodas. I think I was wrong about Escanor, and man, that is a bum freaking deal, my friends. That's a bum freaking deal. I mean, the characters looked really strong. Their skills looked great. Their animations looked awesome. But yeah, without Escanor and Gother, it's just going to feel incomplete if that's the case. So we're going to hit this 500 million with this team right here. This is an OP team. The yellow has the advantage against this guy. I've done multiple videos about this, but because I'm short on time today, guys, I just wanted to do this quick little run and mention that thing about Escanor. I'm honestly kind of bugging on that. It doesn't bother me a whole lot. Again, I just went through the first season of 7 Deadly Sins, but it bothers me because there's a lot of players that are big fans of the characters, and they want them in the game, and I'm actually quite sad for them. So we're just going to jump in here. I don't think you guys really need to look at the builds. You've seen the builds many times. They all have max imprint stones. except for Charlotte. Charlotte's the only one that just has one imprint stone. She's level 40, but all of them have max imprint stones, Leah sets, Akane sets. We got the Orochi set right here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm glad I looked at that. We actually need to change that and put another cooldown on them. There we go. You don't want that PG card. It isn't worth a damn in this. Matter of fact, we'll just double check real quick. Then you guys can look at the card sets. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, and you want to make sure you're using Guinness's default finisher here. It lasts a whole lot longer than his 3 PG. I don't know why I clicked on that. And then Charlotte. And then... Okay, so let's do it. I feel so confident I can hit that 500 million with this team that we're just going to jump in here off the cuff and do this. Now I'm going to switch to Eileen. There we go. Now I'm trying to get Guinness to do his skills as fast as possible. Alright, here we go. And whenever you're playing with Eileen, you're just going between the third and the second skill. The moment the boss starts running around, then you want to hit your first skill so you have super armor and your skills don't get interrupted. The damage explosion will stun this boss, which is actually really nice. Oh yeah. Okay, and yeah. We're doing pretty good right now, actually. Okay, every time I use Eileen, I switch to Guinness. And Guinness should be ready after this PG here. There we go, that's what I thought. And you really do want to use his default. I added almost 60 million to my score on the first team just because I wouldn't let him use his 3 PG. It was so much better. I do much more consistent damage this way. Come on, come on. Now the idea here is hopefully... There we go, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Not bad, not bad. The nice thing about having BS Orochi in the leadership is he is giving Pretty Z that PG gain. And you mainly want to play Pretty Z if you're using this team. I'll tell you what, a question I'm going to have to start asking myself, I think, and maybe asking all of you is, do you think that really it's worth it to pull collabs anymore since we have BS and SS characters? I mean, currently I would say yes. We only have 4 of them, right? You know, we have BS Orochi, we have BS Rugal, SS Mai, and SS Athena. Just 4 of them, right? We don't have all the colors we need, but what happens when we do? What happens when we have all the colors we need, right? They introduce maybe 2 more SS characters, right? Or 2 more BS characters, which I don't know if they're going to do or not. But say they do. Pretty Z was not using her skill there for me. Bit annoying. But I mean, I wonder if we really will need collabs as much anymore, getting all these BS and SS characters. Like, are they making collabs less relevant? Let me know in the comments what you all think about that. Because I'm actually curious. You know, I've been thinking about that quite a bit lately. You know, the SS and BS characters are so freaking strong. I've done so many videos with these characters, really just destroying everything, right? They make things so much easier that it's not even funny. You know, just like this clear right here, having BS Orochi on the team, right? And, you know, do we really need the collabs anymore? I mean, think about it. We use SS Mai and Guild Raid, right? We use SS Athena and Guild Raid, right? The most rewarding game mode in the game. We use them in all of these here as well. So it's really a question that, you really should ask yourself. It's like, now I'm not telling everybody to save the rubies and not go for these collabs that are coming. I think they look amazing. But I'm just wondering, how relevant are collab characters anymore if we're going to be getting more SS characters and BS characters? And I know this video was kind of like two different subjects. I kind of got off the topic of the 7 deadly sins, but I really want to wait until we get the release of the actual effects before I talk any more about them. But I have really been thinking about, are collabs really worth it anymore? I've seen lots of comments from people where they think that, honestly, you could just wait for SS characters and BS characters. They're coming back. That memories come back. But that stuff has all been confirmed. And they're so damn strong. And with all the game modes that are currently in the game, do you really need the collabs? Yes. I mean, I think for some people, yes. For some people, maybe not so much. I mean, I think maybe for someone like myself, probably not. I can do all the game modes and max out all the scores and all the game modes currently with relative ease with my roster. But I know for a lot of you that isn't the case. You didn't play during the other collabs. So getting these collabs would absolutely be worth it. So, I mean, it's going to be different for all of us. We're all at different places in the game. So again, let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me know what y'all think about the sneak peek of Meliodas. Let me know what you think about Escanor and Gother not showing up in this collab. And again, we really don't know yet if that's absolutely what they're going to do. And I stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.